Hello. So we have had a pretty intense situation happening here since Sunday evening. Sunday evening we heard some noise in the wall in the kitchen. And I was like, what is that? It sounded pretty weird. So I kept listening to it and listening to it, and the dogs were going crazy at it, especially Kitsu. He kept looking at it like, like doggies do. Like this little doggy do. This little doggy do. So, anyway, listened to it, and it turns out it sounded like a baby raccoon in the wall. So we were like, is it stuck? So we left it alone for a few hours, hoping that maybe it was outside. It wasn't. Hoping that maybe it would get out. It didn't. I called around to a few places on Sunday, and their weekend prices were ridiculous. Literally, seriously, super crazy. So we had to wait until Monday morning. I told work I was going to be late. Actually, no, Monday I told work I was just not going to be in. I was planning on hoping to get it all done Monday. But anyway, so I called some of the places around, and I only found one place that was able to get out that same day. They actually came out pretty quick. And the guy went up into the attic, and there was Mommy Raccoon in the attic, and she had a couple of babies with her. And so he tried to catch her, and she ran all around the attic. He had one of those like snares that go around, you know, the animal's neck, and she was having none of it. And I think the guy probably fell at least once while he was chasing her, because I was in the kitchen hearing thump 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 craziness above me. I'm pretty sure I have video of a lot of this, so I'm going to try to explain everything, and then I'll put some video together. This is going to be a long vlog, because it goes over days. So, anyway, yeah, so the guy was in the attic trying to chase the mama, and she was having none of it, and scooted into a part of the attic where he could not get to. And during the course of that, another baby fell down the hole in the wall from the attic. So he was able to catch one baby, and we put one baby in a trap to hopefully try to use the baby as a lure to catch the mommy. And he said he wasn't sure if the baby that fell down the wall had been the one that was already in there and could just climb out. So we waited until the next day. He set a trap for Mama, and he blocked the hole where she came in with just some cardboard. Obviously they can get through that, but he wanted to monitor the hole where she was coming into the attic and see if she was coming and going. So she was. The cardboard had been disturbed the next day, and we were hearing now 2 babies from in the wall. So he took the one baby that had been trying to be used as bait to lure Mommy. We did not catch her. So anyway, so now we had 1 baby in a trap and 2 babies in a wall. And so we had to get the babies out of the wall. So we cut some holes in the wall. We cut holes in the wall in the kitchen. and now there is dust all over everything in the kitchen. So I'm going to be spending the next several days cleaning the kitchen. I hope I didn't have my finger on the mic over that. Sorry. Anyway, so we punched a bunch of holes in the kitchen walls. We punched like 3 holes in the kitchen walls, and we got one of the babies out and couldn't find the other baby, and it wasn't making any noise. And so we're like, are we sure there were 2 babies in there? Maybe it was just one and it was like echoey or something. So we took that baby and put it with the other baby. I know, Kitsu, there's a baseball game going on. Today is red versus blue. Anyway, and now Kitsu's gonna go to the window and bark at them, because why not? Oh, sorry, that was uncomfortable. So we took the 2 babies in one of the traps. Kitsu, relax! To a wildlife sanctuary. We named those 2 babies Growly and Spitty. Because that's all they would do. That was it. And at least that's all they would do for us. Like, they're wild animals. I wasn't trying to make them pets. So whenever we would pick up their little cage that we had them in, it was all kinds of spit, 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 and they're all kinds of upset. So angry. So angry. And then we took them up to the animal sanctuary, and the lady pulled them out and put them on her chest. And they were perfectly happy. They were like little kittens on her. I'm like, dude, not like 40 minutes ago they were in the house growling and spitting at us, and then this lady just picks them up and puts them on her, and they're all like, seriously? Anyway, I'm glad they liked her, because she took them home. She said they were underweight, and she was going to take them home along with the 10 others she had at her house, and the 3 others that got there before us, and the 1 other that we saw walking down the stairs while we were getting there. So they have at least 16 raccoons. And so we're like, okay, cool. At least we got the babies away. So we come home and hear the other baby in the wall. So yes, we did have 2 babies in the wall. And then so the guy from the animal control place, whatever, he came back out this morning, and we punched 2 more holes in the wall. Yay! And we got the other baby out. Yay! So this baby's name is Lucky. We had Growly and Spitty and Lucky, because boy is he, or she. I don't know, I didn't ask. So, long story slightly shorter, we punched a bunch of holes in the wall. There's now 5 holes in the wall, and I took that baby up to the animal sanctuary as well, where they are going to put it with its siblings and get them to an age where they can release them, because raccoons are not pets, and certainly not in Ohio. That's illegal in Ohio. And I just didn't want them to die, certainly not in my wall. So we have a bunch of holes in the wall now and a bunch of cleanup to do, but the babies are alive. Everybody gets a happy story, except a little bit for Mom. Oh, baseball shouting. The mommy raccoon is probably going to be sad because she got her babies taken away, but they would have died. So I think taken away and sent to a sanctuary is much better than dying in a wall. You might have heard that. We're in the process of cleaning up now, and I have a bunch of video And I'm gonna put all that video in here at the end, and this is gonna be a super long vlog, and I'm sorry about that, but we gotta go and clean up some walls. But everybody's alive, and the babies will be cared for and then released back into the wild. I think she said she usually releases baby raccoons around September. So hopefully we might have an update on them. So if we get an update, I will let you know. But in the meantime, Growly and Spitty and Lucky are probably right this very minute fat and happy baby raccoons that are not stuck in a wall. Yay! Are you concerned? Oh, you're so concerned. Poor guy. He's so scared. Oh, he's so cute. How old do you think they are?
These guys are probably about 6 weeks to 2 months.
Okay. Hello, little baby. I am legit freezing. I don't even understand why I'm so cold. Like, it's cold outside today. Okay, it's only like the high of 60, which is cold for May. So I was really concerned about the baby raccoon that's outside waiting to try to trap his mommy. I was like, oh wow, he's probably really cold. Let me go outside and check on him. So I did, and I got outside, I put on my coat and I went outside and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad out. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. So I walked around and I looked at him and I made noise at him and he kind of peeked at me. He was a little grumpy, because he's a prisoner. But then I came back inside and I sat down and I started watching some YouTube, and I'm like, I'm really cold in the house. Like, it seems warmer outside. I'm like, oh, well, I bet the heat isn't on. So I checked the heat. The heat's on. It's fine. It says it's 71 in here. It does not feel like 71. I'm freezing. So cold. I don't even understand.